Hey, Don Smith here from Evangelize Me. It's late in the afternoon on Ash Wednesday. I'm up here on Surrey Hill in Fayette. Walked up here from the little tiny cabin where Hollis and I can spend a night or two whenever we want to. My goal today was to be aware of my thoughts, and it was really interesting to no, it was kind of horrifying, really. How many negative pathways I have in my brain, and how many different ways I can think negatively about myself and my situation and my circumstance and other people and all of that stuff. I mean, it's really crazy. So I think the takeaway today is that I have a lot of habits of thinking a certain way. There's just one quick story. This morning, I got up and had my prayer time, had a cup of coffee, and then I went out, and without thinking, I got myself some stuff and made a sandwich, and it had meat in it. And so I go in and I finish eating the sandwich, and I started thinking, okay, today's the beginning of Lent, it was like, oh my gosh. And it was funny because this chasm opened up in front of me where it'd be like, oh, you thought that this was going to be such a special Lent. You thought that you were going to do it right this time. And these mocking voices and the desire that, not really a desire, but almost feeling like I didn't have a choice but to tell myself how stupid I was and how I screw everything up. But because I was aware, just being aware of it kind of took some of its power away. And so it was like, okay, Lord, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't intend to do this, and I'm just human. And actually, that's a funny way for me to start my Lent. And so in this little process of being aware, I realize that I have a choice. So the first step, I think, is being aware of those thoughts and aware that we have them and paying attention to our thoughts. And then this idea of okay, now that I can see what I'm thinking, I have a choice about that. I have a choice. I don't have to go into the hole. That's my takeaway for tonight. I'll let you know what tomorrow looks like. Thanks for joining me.